the Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa faction. As I always say, these people, especially Zwikananders, they are people who hate each other, and they are in so much competition amongst each other. They see one another as threat to the other, and tensions have ensued between Kudakwashe Tagwirei as well as Tugwarara. Kudakwashe Tagwirei wanted to block Tugwarara because he sees Tugwarara as a threat to his presidential bid within Zanu PF. Equally so, Tugwarara appears also to be a competition to Kudakwashe Tagwirei. I think what happens in Manicaland, where Kudakwashe Tagwirei as well as Tugwarara were competing, Kudakwashe Tagwirei had his candidate that wanted to be co-opted into the Zanu PF Central Committee, but that candidate did not win, even though Kudakwashe Tagwirei had pampered that candidate with money amounting to United States dollar 500,000. Equally so, Tugwarara also poured a lot of money. I think last week I was actually indicating that the manner in which Kudakwashe Tagwirei, Tugwarara is spending money in Manicaland, particularly amongst DCC members, buying DCC members vehicles, as well as giving each of them, thousands of dollars, and not only that. And also we saw him delivering cement there for provincial offices of Zanu PF in Manicaland to be constructed. So there appears to be fierce competition now between Kudakwashe Tagwirei and Tugwarara, and all these to shut out one of retired General Chiwenga's ally, that is none other than retired General Anselm Senyato. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So I will actually read from Lynn M. I think what she has said, she has captured the events quite well. She says it was a Bakley of titanic proportions in Manicaland province when 3 different camps of Zwikananda clashed over candidates to fill the vacant central committee position that became available upon Dorothy Mapika's assumption of the Women's League chair position. All 3 Zwikananda camps were determined to prevent General Senyato, who is aligned with General Chiwenga, from assuming the position. Kudakwashe Tagwirei begged Justin Matsatsira, while John Baraza supported Deputy Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Evelyn Gata. Tempted Tugwarara, a renowned Chikananda Promax in his own right, stood as a candidate and ultimately emerged as the winner. His victory has sparked accusations and counter-accusations within Kudakwashe Tagwirei's camp, accusing immense distress. Accusations, causing immense distress. Kudakwashe Tagwirei is reported to be deeply hurt by the rise of a fellow Chikananda to the Central Committee. Compounding his pain is the fact that Tugwarara used Kudakwashe Tagwirei's own strategy of buying to secure his position, proving that there is nothing particularly special about Kudakwashe Tagwirei. The self-proclaimed multi-billionaire Kudakwashe Tagwirei was left counting his losses after spending as much as 500,000 on a vote-buying spree in support of his chosen candidate, that is Justin Matsatsira. The over-ambitious Kudakwashe learned the hard way that one cannot always get their way. He spent the entire Sunday in bed with his shoes, according to the reports, on following the outright rejection of his candidate by the very people he had been pampered with cash. Kudakwashe believes he has the support of Harare, Masvingo, Midlands, and Mashonaland West provinces for his presidential bid. His political runners in Harare misled him into thinking he was a kingmaker capable of filling the central committee position in Manicaland with his own imposter. After a week filled with Kudakwashe's usual razzle-dazzle of raptors and fancy cars, making nocturnal visits to Manicaland PCC members, it was assumed that Justin Matsarila would easily land the position. Since the election, a political inquest has commenced within Kudakwashe's camp. There is growing suspicion that money may not have been delivered to key players and that a significant portion of the funds remained in the pockets of Kudakwashe's Harare runners. The sooner Kudakwashe realizes that Manicaland is not Harare, the better. Meanwhile, John Paraza's involvement diminished any remaining chances Carter had in the race. The mere mention of his unpopular name caused significant displeasure amongst the Manicaland politicians. May the divisions and fighting within Zwikanandas continue. So that's the post I was reading from Lynn. So you can see there were three camps amongst the Zwikanandas. One is John Paraza, who is very, very unpopular in Manicaland, but a staunch supporter of Mnangagwa's 2030 term extension. Most probably the only reason he is kept it is because he only jumps how high when Mnangagwa asks him to jump. He is actually, you know, that worshipper of an individual. That is typical of John Paraza, a very disorganized human being. You can tell sometimes he comes to Zanu PF meetings without even bathing. Now, there is also, there was the camp advanced by John Paraza. There was the camp advanced by Tugwarara. There was the camp advanced by Kudakwashe Tagwirei. All these three have ambitions, especially to get national positions, very, very strategic national positions, especially Kudakwashe Tagwirei, as well as Paul Temta Tugwarara. Although publicly they have given a posture of being one, united, rallying against each other, but in actual sense, these dislike each other with a passion, and they see one another as fierce competition. So Kudakwashe Tagwirei's ambitions to presidency was shaken because he hoped his candidate to the Central Committee was going to wipe the floor after pampering him with 500,000 United States dollars. Equally so, Paul Temta Tugwarara muscled up against actually these two other Zwikanandas and bribed the DCCs, spent a lot of money, even bribed the MPs through giving them constituency funds. It was really a fierce battle in the Manicaland. At the moment, the man who is smiling, though I don't like him at all, it is none other than Paul Temta Tugwarara. Now, the Mnangagwa deploying these three individuals, he is hoping to actually lead Manicaland, because Manicaland has been giving him problems. by virtue of the dominance of the ally of Chiwenga, that is Anselam Senyatwe. Senyatwe seems to have been controlling that particular province. So that is why now they are deploying Tugwararas, bringing them into the Central Committee. All this done in an effort to try and neutralize the retired General Chiwenga camp. But the camp seems to be aware of everything because we get to know about these things because of how advanced the intelligence of the Chiwenga camp is in terms of Zanu PF internal politics, though we do not see much maneuvering politically pointing us to the direction they intend to take, but they are seemingly in control of the politics of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Umhlabane is signing off. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast as I give you more. It appears